Let's stay in the real world, Doctor. This happened at Maine University. He was a football player. They didn't want to do it, and this happens a gazillion times all over the country.
That's on them, Bill.
My point, no. My point is that Belcher did it. Belcher's responsible, but the pundit class, Dr. Archer, started immediately to make excuses. It was the NFL, it was the guns, rather than saying this is an individual who is disturbed, and, you know, that's what the crux of the matter is.
Well, the crux of the matter is that the #1 predictor of violence, the #1 predictor of suicide is alcohol and drug abuse. So if we want to look at excuses, if we want to get to a reason as to why this happened, that has to be at the top of the list. And clearly, this is a guy who was taking painkillers. NFL players are 4 times more likely than the general population to take narcotic painkillers, and he was drinking on those painkillers. If you want a reason, that's your reason.
All right, so you say, wait, Dr. Abloh. So you say that the analysis of this should have been, he did it and he's responsible. You don't disagree with that?
Don't disagree at all.
And one of the drivers of his action was the drinking and the drug taking.
Correct.
All right. So that seems to be logical, Dr. Abloh, to make that kind of analysis, but always with the headline, he did it, he's responsible. I want Americans to stop the excuse-making and zero in on villainy when they see it. This guy's a villain. Am I wrong? Is he not a villain?
Yeah, he's definitely a villain. But I think we also have to look at causality, because if we want to stop it, we want to know what triggers it.
Well, you can't ban alcohol, all right? I mean, alcohol
you can't
is
ban alcohol. Okay, but you have to address the fact that, without a doubt, he was taking painkillers, he was drinking, and do the Chiefs know this is going on, and do they take any action?
But you can't stop people from doing that. It's impossible. They're going to take drugs and drink, and neither of you doctors are going to stop that behavior. Now, what we can do is marginalize the behavior and tell kids in particular, if you do this, you're a villain rather than a victim.
Well, I think identifying bad behavior is essential. But again, reportedly, I don't know for sure, but also there are reports that he was a horrible bully back in grade school and high school.
That doesn't
should be taken seriously. Psychotherapy enforced.
All right, all of that pinheady stuff may be interested in theory, but do you want to solve this problem? The schools, the public schools, all right, and the media have to tell the population that drug taking and alcohol and getting drunk and hitting people and bullying is bad behavior. You should be ostracized for it. You're not a victim.
It's got to start with the family.
Bottom line.
The family first, the school second.
This guy probably didn't have a family.
Well.
All right, gentlemen, thanks very much. We appreciate it.